We're at the Social Farm. This is the first time I'm visiting Social Farmer since they started the experiment. It's pitch black right now, 9 p.m. and you can't see shit. It's been like this for the last hour. All we got is this last flame going on. So I wanted to use this opportunity to do an interview with Social Farmer to kind of see, you know, how things are going, how he's feeling, how he's lasting, how he's surviving, and all that. There he is, he's keeping the fire going because God knows I can't do that shit. Social Farmer.
What's up?
You know, the Twitter world wants to know a little bit more about you. So like, where'd you grow up? How many siblings do you have? What's your story? A little insight into that.
Stop that.
No, it's true. I mean, don't we? We'll edit it out. So where'd you grow up?
In New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
And how'd you get acquainted with this farm?
My dad bought this in the 70s, assuming drunk.
Like you are now.
Yes, like I am now.
And when was the last time you were here?
Last year.
So you come here regularly beforehand?
No, I came. My dad usually brings me up here when I actually see him. The last time I saw him was a year ago.
Yeah.
Besides now.
Did your whole family come up here?
No.
So it's kind of abandoned now?
Yeah, nobody really ever uses this. My dad was the only one who really came up here. Occasionally, he brought my sisters along and their boyfriends, but...
How does he feel about you living here now?
He's cool with it. He said he would have done something like this when he was my age.
I mean, he doesn't know about the experiment, isn't just living here, you mean?
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
So you
He
seem
has
like,
no idea really about the experiment.
how close are you to your dad?
He's always been more like a cool uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's get some insight into, I guess, daily life. Like, I've experienced your life for the last 3 hours. And two of the 3 hours I've been keeping this flame alive.
And 1 hour drinking.
1 hour drinking. So what do you do during the remainder of the day?
When I'm not drinking, I'm usually wandering, trying to figure out something to do.
Well, you did that outhouse that looked pretty swell right now.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it. I just need to put the roof on, some finishing touches.
Done with that. There's a shower over here that you guys probably can't make out. And maybe we'll get a picture of that tomorrow. But what's next for you? Like the outhouse should be done in a day or so?
Yeah, next is thinking about building a pen for some goats.
So animals are in the horizon.
Yes, animals would be nice.
And the upkeep from animals during winter time isn't that easy.
No, not so much, but same as always.
Yeah.
I guess. It's like having a baby. That doesn't
And you know exactly how that is.
Yes. Exactly what it's like to have a baby.
Let's talk about the social aspect for a bit. What would you be doing if I wasn't here right now?
I would be sitting on the deck.
Back there.
Back there, not really venturing too far from it.
So this fire is only for me. It's a celebration that I'm here.
Yes, in ways.
Thank you.
I was out about a few hours earlier, and it was hard to. I had your help bringing all this shit up here.
Yeah. I mean, we went through like a lot of wood today, and it's still going. How are you gonna make it through like the
cold? We put a whole tree in here.
We put 3 whole trees in there. How are you gonna make it through the winter with the colder months coming in? And you're only halfway through next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right. So you got 3 full months of cold winter coming at you. I mean, do you have the right stuff in place? Is there things you're missing that you need?
Like a better heating system, wood burning stove would be nice, and gloves, boots, winter gear.
Winter gear. And how do you plan?
I have some of it, but living in California, I got rid of most of it.
How do you plan on getting some of that?
I have a bag at my dad's, and I found plenty of jackets up here. Just need to wash them, and then buying gloves and thermals and boots.
Yeah. And I mean, let's revisit the episode 2 weeks ago when you know, you had that unfortunate accident.
That was more than 2 weeks ago.
That was 2.5 weeks ago, no? About
3 weeks ago.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I missed it by a couple of days.
I'm healed now.
Can you replay some of what was going on? What exactly happened around this fire pit?
Well, I was standing right here trying to start a fire of a painting I did on a door. And everything was wet, so I used some gas. And there was a little tiny flame lit on the other side, about the size of a candle. And halfway through pouring the 5 gallons of gas in, it blew up in my face.
Right there, threw you back.
Yeah, it threw me back right on the ground over here.
And what was your first instinct after that happened?
That fucking hurts.
Your arms were fucking, you're scorching, right? You ran to the mirror.
Looked in the mirror and I said, fuck. And then I tweeted to see if I needed to go to the hospital. I took a picture first. Actually, one of my first things was take a picture for Twitter. And then after that, I grabbed a beer, drank the beer while I was waiting for some responses from the Twitter fans.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to walk my way down to the Hump's house to ask for a ride to the hospital.
You know, the best part about that was you kind of asked me for permission to leave the farm.
Yeah.
You know, which was like, oh my God, if you gotta go, you gotta go, man. I'm not gonna hold you to that.
Yeah,
but
well, I came here to do something, so I didn't really want to leave, and I did not like leaving, actually.
I mean, the commitment, it just shines right through. You can see it. And it feels like, you know, you're like half man, half Twitter now, doesn't it?
Yes, even though I was against Twitter forever.
What is the greatest thrill about this all for you?
Greatest thrill?
I mean, a moment like when we were talking earlier, we didn't catch this on camera, but you had some I don't know, spectacular insights into, you know, the types of comments and then the types of feelings that you get from these people that tweet back to you, and you have like these certain characteristics tied to these certain followers, you know, and the way you're talking about it, it feels like you've known them forever, kind of thing, but you've only known them for 2.5 months.
Yeah, I've only known them through typing.
But I just give you a name, and all like right off the bat, you'll give me like 5 or 6 adjectives about this person and how they make you feel.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I wasn't expecting to build like I feel like I'm building relationships with people that I never even ever actually met.
Yeah. And how weird would it be if you actually met these people, do you think?
Well, some of them I feel like I've kind of like not actually meeting them, but I actually feel like I met them in ways. Like I feel like almost like a friendship has built in ways.
Yeah. I mean, with the whole TwitPic kind of integrating to Twitter, you get to see their pictures somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat on my shitty phone.
Yeah, maybe we can work on that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
iPhone would be nice.
iPhone would be nice. I wish I had one. You know.
I think some of the fans would agree.
So we're talking about, you know, helping your engagement with your followers, because I think we're at a point where you guys are all looking for this next level of relationship. So we're, you know, talking about setting up a P.O. box for you. You've been a big fan of that.
Yes.
I don't know, what kind of interactions do you hope to achieve through the mail that you haven't gotten through Twitter? Have you thought about that at all? Or what do you want to send out to these fellow fans?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much.
I mean, I was here for the last 3 hours and you said P.O. Box like 20 times.
Yeah, because I got this, once I get something stuck in my head, it's like, I want it. And I'll just keep mentioning it.
So we don't know what it's for, but like, I think that'd be pretty interesting to see.
No, I think it'd be really interesting to see what people would send me.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole other form of communication that's kind of outdated. Nobody really uses the mail so much. It's like email. I just email you something or send you something over the internet.
Man, this flame is dying here. You got something to throw on this?
I'm waiting for these logs to burn out so I can pick them up and put more in, but we ran out of wood.
All this, I mean,
I'm on a tree right now.
4 trees for one night. I just don't know how you're gonna make it. That blows my mind.
Well, ideally the fire wouldn't be so big if I just needed to heat myself and not like the whole 40-foot area around it.
It is fucking cold though. Like, this is way colder than it was in New York. And this is way colder than it's been in Canada around this time frame. So like, this is ridiculous.
Really? Canada's not this cold?
Canada is beautiful weather right now. You know, I can't even compare it to this. When my hands are freezing, I can't even hold this camera. It's probably shaking right now as I record this. What else do we got? We got a little bit of look into the future, where you kind of tell us what you foresee happening 3 months in the future, let's say. What has this experiment done to kind of change your future? How you gonna live your life after this? What do you want to do with the farm? What is the end goal?
I'm kind of thinking about staying at the farm.
It's kind of grown on you?
Yes. And I don't know, it feels kind of like home right now.